are all set, Sam.
Hey.
Hey. Well, happy Sunday and nice to have you.
No, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Like,
Where are you in the world? Are you
I'm in LA.
LA? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Mexico, working as opposed to on holiday. No, I'm out here working for the next month. So
Oh,
I'm grateful for a new set of four walls for a little while. It's been quite the year.
well, I'm thrilled that you're in my motherland.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, okay. Whereabouts you from originally?
Mexico City.
Oh, Mexico City. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm in Chiapas at the minute. In
Papa. Never
Mexico.
been.
It's beautiful. You should definitely make the trip. It's
Adding it
very.
to my list. Thank you. Well, I mean, let's talk about this film. The one thing we can talk about. Now, I have to ask, how did you manage to navigate through these emotional changes playing James?
Um, that's a very hard question. I don't really know. I think I just played every moment as if it was real. I think someone who's that kind of obsessive and meticulous and yeah, like clever, intelligent, emotionally intelligent in the sense that it just knows every single thing that's about to happen before it happens, and he plans things to such a degree that I don't know. I guess in a sense the way that I approached it is I remember talking to Vaughn and saying how believable is that someone can stay in character for like all day every day, and you know he's like, well, that's what you do for a living, mate. Like that's you're an actor, and he said basically you're an actor basically playing an actor in a sense, and it's I think once I sort of approached it that way, and I was like, well, actually, that makes total sense. Like, and depending on who I'm with and what the scene requires, depended on like what side of James Flagg you saw. So whether it was with the daughter, and it felt like he was being a more charming and kind of approachable and kind person, to the mother being very sensitive and broken and like a shoulder to cry on, or like a charming and friendly man to the dad. Like it was sort of enjoyable to kind of play with different versions of my one character. It felt like I was almost sort of schizophrenic in that respect. So it was quite fun to explore.
That's funny because, like he says, you're an actor, so you have to act, and then because you're pretty much fooling also like characters the whole like the
Yeah.
entire time. Um, I got a chance to speak with Vaughn, and he speaks highly of you. He talks about how brilliant you were. I mean, in this case, in this film, what was it like working with him as a director?
I mean, amazing. Like he's an incredibly inclusive and collaborative filmmaker. Like always sort of willing and wanting to kind of try something new or play with a certain scene, and I don't know, he pushes you to your limits, but that does it in such a way that you feel like he's not forcing anything. Like it just feels very easy, and he's very approachable, very calm, very collected. um yeah, I just felt very safe with him at the helm. Like I think he just sort of had a very clear vision of what the film should be and what the character should be, and I think I just sort of trusted in his foresight, basically.
Mm-hmm. And now you fooled us quite well, everybody. I mean, with your entry in the film in such a big dramatic scene, and we're just like heartbroken for James.
Yeah, I think that's again the sort of sign of a good script. Really, I think going on that emotional journey with the character and not knowing, initially the first time I read it, not knowing where it was going to lead, and kind of being fooled by the fact that maybe it's Casey's character Philip that's actually the obsessive compulsive psycho. Like there are sort of moments of his sort of you know obsession with this new person on the scene, and maybe that he's the one unraveling, and I think that it was that aspect of the script, and the constant twists and the turns, and feeling sincere in those moments for James, feeling those moments with him, that really allow the audience to kind of go on that emotional journey and to be surprised and shocked as they go on that, go through the story. Yeah.
But these characters must not come easy, because this is one of those slow burn thrillers.
Yeah, well, it's I think that's the beauty of a psychological thriller. I think it's something that sort of draws you in and makes you sort of feel safe almost, to then, when there is a twist, it takes you by surprise. You are shocked, and I think that's again the sign of a good film, or a good story at least. So
I was shocked.
oh, that's good. That's good.
I didn't see that coming in. I knew there was something, but it didn't cross my mind it would be in that aspect. Not giving anything away.
Well, I think that was, I mean, like, everyone knows that it's a thriller, and therefore people will be expecting a twist of some description, or to feel like uneasy at some point. And there are definitely a fair few twists and turns, and sometimes when you sort of least expect it. And I think that's what's exciting about this particular film for me. It was definitely exciting. I mean, the thing is, I've never really done like a thriller before, and I remember obviously reading the script and feeling so surprised and shocked every step of the way, and then watching it for the first time. And I remember talking to Vaughn and sort of saying, hey man, I think it's too obvious. He's like, well, it's because you know what the ending is like, so you sort of you foresee the ending before, right from the beginning. The first moment I sort of walk on the set, I'm like, I don't believe me now. But it's because I know where the story's going. So it's difficult. It's difficult to navigate, but you have to trust in the director, and you have to trust in the writing, I suppose. So yeah, fingers crossed that people will continue to be shocked and surprised like you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after reading the script, what scene were you looking forward to actually shooting?
For me, the sort of sequence that I enjoyed playing with and exploring would be the sort of scenes where James is in the hospital, and Philip's sort of forced or goes to visit him, and there's the moment of playing with his sort of mental state, and kind of how psychotic and he is in those moments, and how damaged he is. And I think playing with that, and really playing with it, like, I mean, we kind of pushed it further and took it back right down and played with the subtlety of it. And somewhere in there's a performance, but it was sort of, we had sort of a whole day of playing with that. And I think having an opportunity to play and explore a scene of that sort of weight and that depth, as an actor, is like a gift. So yeah, I felt very lucky to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And with a great actor like Casey, I mean, it was, like dream come true, really.
Oh, I was going to ask you as my final question, what was it like working with Casey and Michelle?
I mean, they're two of Hollywood's heavyweights. They're incredibly gifted and grounded people. But like, I couldn't help but pinch myself sort of throughout this process, and sort of feel very, very lucky to be working alongside them. I'm a huge fan of both of theirs, and I feel very, very lucky. Honestly, feel very, very lucky.
Well, thank you so much, Sam, for your time and talking about this movie coming out, Every Breath You Take. And good luck right now filming what you're filming out there. I'm sure it will be great.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy Mexico.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.